Rise and Shine family. All right, listen, guys, before I hit play on this video, I want to go ahead and offer my condolences to the brother's family, okay? This is his last moments on this planet. His last moments been alive, so I just want to pay my respects.
But he ain't here with his kids. He ain't helping.
Video, but I just wanted to make sure
he left at 6:00. He left at 6:06 to go be with his mama.
It's just a terrible, terrible thing. Let's get into it.
Yeah, people want to have something to say, but he ain't here with his kids. He ain't helping. He left at 6:00. He left at 6:06 to go be with his mama.
Be on his mama kid instead of over here trying to cook something to eat.
Instead of trying to.
Why is there got to be a question about do I need to cook for the kids? Why is there a question?
And he don't never have to question. He don't want to question everybody's loyalty, but where is his loyalty at? But he want to talk about me when I am not doing. He want to talk about me when I'm not doing. Talk about unnecessary. Then he talking about calling the police. Talk about I'm gonna get my stuff. But you got 4 kids and a wife. It's 7:36. He can't even be.
He can't even come here and cook for these kids.
He can't even come here and cook for the kids.
He got to be at work at 8 o'clock.
Nah, matter of fact, he got to be at work at 9.
Okay, well he still got time to cook for these kids.
And then he got to go pick up his. He got to go pick up his buddy from his job, Law.
Well, he need to tell Law he need to get his mama car and go to work.
He pick up his buddy Law, take him to work back and forth every day.
I ain't got nothing to
but
do
then,
nobody helping nobody, but if Law
but he can't put gas in both cars.
That's what I'm saying. If Law ain't getting him no gas money to go to work, talking about people got stuff. Okay, he wanna put it like that. Oh, I got stuff to do too. I'm over here. I got stuff to do too. I'm over here. I'm over here putting breath.
Yeah, what you on the phone with?
Uncle, bro. Boom. I'm talking about uncle. Shut up.
I'm over here. I'm doing.
No, you ain't trying to get ready for work. Look at him. This is sad case, y'all. He getting his stuff. Look at that. Sad case. As a father.
Okay, Jeremy, what is the conversation you want to have?
We good.
Yeah, and your baby in the room.
Conversation you want to have?
We good. If I'm, give me my phone, bro. Don't snatch
What is the conversation you want to have?
What the conversation?
Get out my
He
phone.
said, what's the
Don't
conversation?
Don't touch me. I'll call the police over here. Do not touch me.
He said, what's the conversation y'all want to have?
Get on me.
What's the conversation you want to have?
Oh, I'm finna send that over here. She touched me.
Ain't nobody touching you.
I'm gonna send my cousin over here. Do not touch me,
Don't
bro.
call nobody over here.
Oh, wait. Tell your daughter to keep her hands on
What
me.
is the
Tell your
conversation?
daughter to keep her hands on me.
You the one slapped me. Hit me now.
Keep her hands on me.
I'm
What's up, man?
still asking what is the conversation.
Oh man, that's what I'm finna do. I'm finna get up. I ain't really trying to argue at all. I'm just trying to get my...
Nah, you want to go tell your family about this and about that. You want to do this.
I'm trying to leave from over here and pee, man. I ain't trying to argue at all.
Ain't nobody.
I'm going to take my car key off.
Them my keys.
Stop. What is the conversation?
Nah, what's the conversation? What's the conversation?
Keep your hands on.
What's the conversation?
Keep your hands on. Don't touch me, bro.
What's the conversation?
Move, bro. I'm trying to get ready for work, man. Go on.
How you getting ready for work?
What is going on? That's all I'm here. I'm over here doing. Talking about I don't do nothing for the kids. I don't do nothing. I do what I can when I can.
Understand.
But like I said, don't keep putting me in situations that's not my problem. And then, like I said, this is your family. You supposed to be here helping, taking care of these kids. No, you're not good because you're not here taking care of these kids.
He wanna go call everybody.
Keep your hands on me, bro. Don't touch me again.
Touch you.
Jason, sit there over here. We'll make it easy. Sit there over here. I'm finna do it just like that. Sit there over here.
Ain't nobody finna come over here and do nothing.
Get your hands on me, bro. Stop touching me. Move.
Jesus, stop.
Sit there over here, Jason.
Ain't nobody coming over here.
On me, bro. Sit down. Get your motherfucking hands on me, bro. Stop touching me, bro.
Stop.
Stop touching me.
I'm gonna kill you. Murder scene,
Stop. Touch me again.
Stop.
Let go. Touch me. Touch me again. Touch me a motherfucking again.
Stop.
Touch me again.
Ain't nobody finna do
Don't
that.
go to putting a gun on me.
Ain't nobody finna do nothing.
Open the car, police.
Stop.
You gotta go.
Hang on.
Don't worry about it.
Stop.
Don't worry about it. Tell us
Stop.
what it is. Tell us what it is.
Stop. Yeah.
Tell us what it is.
Yeah, stop. Yeah,
Tell us what it
bitch.
is.
Stop. Stop. I'm not open here for this.
Motherfucker gonna keep her
I'll
hands
kill
on me,
your
bro.
ass night, bitch. Stop. Nobody, I can get out my bed for this.
Man, people so
Stop.
selfish, man. Yo, I lose my shoes on me.
Oh, you ain't getting nothing. Everything in the top belong to me.
Stop. Get somewhere and sit down. Y'all gonna have to stop all this. Cause then y'all wonder why the kids.
Knowing one was in the chamber or not. The brother ain't coming back. Wow. Now guys, I want to do this video with my lovely wife. 20 years, we have 3 children together. They were married with 4 children. He was coming home. He's on the phone with his uncle, and his wife and mother are in their own live, just talking about him. That would be embarrassing. That would be embarrassing. It takes a village, so I would say I understand the mother being invested in what's going on with the children, but speaking negatively on the man like that on live is just not wise. It's not good for your whole family. We got to honor our last name like we honor these brands we put on our backs, man. You know, we got to speak life into each other. His children are present, and they're just in there talking about him. He comes in the house. He says, man, I'm just going to go. He's on the phone with somebody, proving that he wants to stay on the phone with somebody to try to maintain the situation as cordial as possible. But she's trying to take his phone. She's antagonizing him at every chance that she gets. She's following up everything her mother says. Her mother herself has issues with him for what he said about her, that she's meddling, I guess, or what she is and is not doing. There's no respect given to the man, even with his children present now. The insults, the attacking him, she seems to have no boundaries, even though she's saying, hey, you slapped me a couple of weeks ago, a couple of days ago, whatever the case may be. It seems that she's desperate to even get him to hit her right now. Often when you don't want to lose somebody, people will become very, very emotional. And typically when they resort to violence or even shame, it's to control a situation. So when they're verbally attacking you or physically attacking you, it is to control. It's to try to get control of the situation, even if it means controlling you. You understand? So in this moment, she didn't want him to leave. She wants to try and stir some anger up. She sees he's trying to be calm. And so by any means, try and get this man to lash out on live. Literally how I see this thing. If he lashes out on live and maybe hits her again, now he's in jail. Punitive treatment. Some kind of way leverage and weaponize live, right? And I'm going to shame him and then use these tactics to try and bring the worst out of him. Hitting him, taking his phone. He said stop. They don't stop, right? The mother's not saying keep your hands off of him, right? And the son's, well, the husband, her son-in-law is giving her every opportunity. Tell your daughter to keep her hands off of me. And she won't tell her. Right? She's literally sitting here watching this toxic event go down, and she's not saying, listen, don't put your hands on the man. If he want to go, let him go. This is all the mother would have had to say. If the man want to leave, don't sit there and try to stop this man from leaving. Stop trying to put your hands on him. Stop trying to start a fight. Let the man go. He don't want to be here. Let him go. Right? But he's on the phone with his uncle saying, I'm just trying to get up out of here. He's making it known. If he did hit her the other day, likely he feels bad about it and he regrets it. Not trying to do that again. Right? But anyway, she does it to the point where she does get aroused out of him, right? He gets angry. I told you keep your hands off of me, right? She goes and gets a gun. You hear the mother actually say, murder scene, murder scene. So this is instigating it, okay? I think that's her voice. Now, it could be the wife saying that, but I mean, talk about being prophetic, right? She said, I'm going to delete you today, right? I mean, goodness, talk about being prophetic. All right, so she's holding this weapon at him. She does not know there's one in the chamber. Likely the gun is going to get heavy while she's holding the weapon up. She's angry and yelling. Anything could happen. She tightened up on that hand and let one go, you know. And the man is sitting here being brave. You got that gun on me. We need to start understanding that women can be every bit as dangerous as us, especially with a weapon in their hand, and stop writing them off like they can't, like they're harmless. You got to stop this because this is ending our lives. He should have asked her to put that gun down. Put it all the way down before it goes off. Like, well, I don't know why we're trying to sound so tough with guns in our faces. Like, we're just looking at it like, okay, we have nothing to worry about. Women are not a threat. Yo, the world is different, man. They definitely are a threat, and you got to move like they are. You understand? Listen, the man has lost his life now, y'all. Okay, and she's regretting it, but it doesn't matter. The consequences of the actions is that man is gone. The mother, okay, she's speaking on their situation. Even so much as saying he need to come home and cook before he goes to work. Okay, she has all this concern for the children. Okay, I could tell her why you instigate that. But listen, the universe is the greatest teacher. What can I say to her? You don't think she knows that? Like, her daughter's going to prison, probably for life. She's gonna have to take care of those four grandchildren. They'll depend on her solely now. So it's almost like, yo, you wanted to meddle. Okay, here, take on the full toll of it then. You see, and it's sad because it just a relationship where children had a mother and a father now have no mother nor father. Wow. It's truly unbelievable. And that's why I say, like, we have to be able to handle ourselves in emotional moments like this, because it can all go to hell in a handbasket real quickly. I'll say this. People are saying, well, it should be something like manslaughter, not first degree. It 100% should be first degree. Even though she did not mean to pull that trigger, even though she did not know it was one in the chamber, she went and picked that gun up. Do you understand? She went and got it and then came back and held it up at him. That's first degree. Do you understand? It doesn't mean that she had the intent to end him right there or not. The fact that she created that whole situation right there. He's on his way out the door. He's trying to leave. My advice to men, okay? As soon as she's hostile, turn around and leave, man. Stop telling yourself, I'm just going to get my stuff and leave like she's harmless. You need to treat it like the potential of what could go down. So to truly protect yourself, as soon as you walked in and saw it was a hostile situation, they're on live talking about you, you should have just walked right back out the door. Call the police and say, hey, I need to get my things. Can you send a car over so I can just get my things? Try and keep those uniformed men in the mix, because when nobody's around, they act like this. I'm serious, man. They'll even call them and say you hit them. So I would even suggest, before you even do the breakups and stuff, go ahead and call 911, look, or call the police and say, hey, look, I'm going to do a breakup. Things ain't going right. I don't want her saying something to try and lie on me. So I just want y'all to be on call, like be aware this may happen. I live at such and such and such and such, and then go in with your phone recording, not pointing at them, but just enough to hear the audio, so you can protect yourself. You have to, okay? You just have to. I'm sure this brother thought, man, I'm gonna leave up out of here, but he wasn't able to leave up out of there. I'm sure he thought, well, I ain't gonna hit her back or nothing like that. You know, I'm just gonna get my stuff and go, right? Mm-hmm. Not so. And that's his last day on the planet. You understand? So, man, if you value your life, move in a way that protects yourself. I'm not saying become violent to match them, because there's consequences for your actions as well. But you gotta protect yourself, man. From a wife, girlfriend, anything. When you see these types of behaviors begin to show and surface, protect yourself. Do you understand? Often people will show you their worst side when they believe they're about to lose you. You know, that's when the lying will start, and that's a form of attack. You understand? That's when they're saying that they've been victimized by you. That's a form of an attack. All the way to physical attacks, that's what this was. It was straight up physical attack. You understand? I'm telling you guys, if you don't move like you care about yourself, you can't expect nobody else to. I'm telling you. Listen, condolences to the family. I'm so sorry you lost your loved one. To the uncle who was on the phone, I'm sure you was trying to help the brother out, and I know that's devastating to know that for how he lost his life. To the children, my goodness, I'm so sorry to the children. I don't know what that would feel like to know that my mother took my father from me in anger like that. This situation would have probably been resolved. Honestly, looking at it, didn't even seem like he was done. It didn't even seem like he was completely done. This seems like a moment where he'll move out, get some fresh air, think about it, and come back home to his 4 children. You understand? But in the moment, it'll feel like it's over. When you see somebody packing their bags, it'll feel like that. And when you try to control that situation, it's often some type of violent act. Wow. Be angry, yet sin not. Sin is anything that is counterproductive to your life. And what she did definitely just ruined her life. She should have just let the man go and dealt with the heartbreak if that was the case. But she tried to control reality. Man, that was crazy. Family, be encouraged and start, guiding your steps, okay? Be aware. The one thing we owe this universe is to be responsible of every single moment, because life is full of consequences, okay? You're going to always have a choice to make, and make the right choices, family, by being aware. The moment you are aloof and you moving like you don't know what's going on, that's when you're not being accountable to life itself. No animal can do that. Okay, I said the other day, a rat can't even stick his head out the hole without having to worry about an eagle. Do you understand? Without having to worry about some type of predator. We have to think the same way. Be aware of the moment, family. If you can manage to be completely aware of every single moment and responsible in every moment, you'll have the life you desire. I promise you. I promise you. Make the right decision when it needs to be made. It all happens in due time. I'm telling you, family, be evolution, be the change that you want to see. No candle loses its flame from lighting another. And if you were to ever find yourself in chaos, it is always in that chaos that you find yourself. Peace.